Hi guys, as I film this, it is snowing outside. It's winter where I live. It may not be winter where you live, but sometimes in the winter, or sometimes any time of the year, we can kind of get down in the dumps. We don't get outside enough, there's not enough sunlight, whatever. So I have 4 confidence boosters that work any time of the year to help build your confidence. The first one is simply to smile, even if you have to fake it. Smiling lowers your heart rate and it triggers your brain to actually relax. Scientists have done studies on this. So smile. Even if you don't feel like smiling, if you're stressed out, if you're having a bad day, just smile and watch the difference that it makes. The second confidence booster I have for you is to set goals and meet them. In the book, one of my favorite books on happiness called The How of Happiness, the author states that setting goals and meeting them is one of the keys to achieving happiness. And I couldn't agree more. Don't you feel great when you set a goal and you meet it? If you're like me and you like to cross things off the list or electronically check mark, because I use everything as electronic now, so I can put electronic check marks and then it just disappears from my list. It feels so good. And we can set short-term goals maybe for the day and set long-term goals and meet them. And it really does a lot to boost our confidence. You can set annual goals and constantly break them down into bite-sized chunks for every day so that you can meet them. And that's an excellent confidence booster. You can go to bed at the end of the day knowing that you've accomplished something. The third thing to boost your confidence is not to let people put you down. I used to be terribly guilty of this. If someone was cranky with me, I just assumed I had done something. But we just can't do that. There's nothing to kill our confidence more, kill our happiness more, kill our mood more than letting someone else determine how we feel about ourselves. I tell my kids now, because they come home, they're in elementary school, and they'll come home and complain about so-and-so said this, and it made them say this, and I tell them, don't let someone else's bad mood rub off on you and become contagious and put you in a bad mood, because then their problem becomes your problem. If you have to, just kill them with kindness. One of the best things I have found to make a negative person stop being so negative, either that or they just will stop talking to me, is to be positive and say something positive. And it works wonders. And when you're doing that, it boosts your confidence. You know, hey, it's not me doing anything. This person has a problem. And the fourth confidence booster that I can give you is doing volunteer work. Get involved in something regularly where you're helping people. This will do a ton to raise your confidence. This morning on Facebook, one of my friends had talked about how the person in front of her at the grocery store didn't have enough money for their groceries, and they were like $3 short. So she gave them the money and how good it made her feel. And I said, and I think this is true, sometimes doing things for others makes us feel better even more than it makes the other person feel better. Some of my happiest moments are doing volunteer work. I've done it overseas and I've done it right in my own community. And last year I was going through an extremely difficult time, but my most rewarding time of the week, and I forced myself to do this, was volunteer at a local food pantry. And it really went a long way in making me feel better. So there you go. 4 confidence boosters that you can use anytime. Smile, set goals and meet them. Don't let people put you down. Make sure that they're not rubbing off on you. And just get involved in some sort of volunteer work, wherever it is, if it's through a charity or your church or whatever. There's a ton of places. Or go to volunteermatch.org. Type in your zip code. You know, you can find a ton of things to do volunteer work, and it goes a long way in boosting your confidence. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.